What's going on, guys? Gunshop Gaming back here, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be talking about the latest crossplay news for Apex Legends, the pros and cons, and everything that has happened in the last couple months about crossplay on Apex Legends. Let's get right into it. First of all, it's no surprise that a lot of people, it's kind of like if you've been living under a rock, right? Lots of people know that Warzone just came out, and Call of Duty Warzone also happens to be the newest and biggest competitor of Apex Legends. They are both similar games, and yes, I have played Warzone. Didn't really connect with it like I do with Apex. So of course, graphics-wise, mechanics-wise, character-wise, it is different, but there are a few things like it. Of course, they're both free, so that's going to attract a lot more people into the game, and just I wouldn't say draw them away from Apex, because of course people play Fortnite, Apex. A lot of people like battle royales and like to switch it up, just like I do. But this is a way to kind of divert more attention off of Apex into Warzone. Right now we've kind of had this line where it was PUBG, Fortnite, Apex, and now Warzone. And Warzone is getting plenty of views on YouTube. It's doing amazing. Plenty of microtransactions, and Warzone is a growing game, and of course it has come out already cross-platform. Now there are pros and cons to this, and I'll get to that in a second for Apex Legends, but of course you get in there and you get mowed down by a PC player, because literally you are playing with PC and console at the same time. So this actually makes a bigger difference in how gameplay can be affected. If you're a console player and it's like this guy completely instantly turns around, and I was just driving with my friend and we were just playing and instantly died out of nowhere, and of course, you know, I was like evading and we just pull in and instantly killed, like both of us, and by just one dude. And it's kind of crazy, like these PC players, and yes, it was a PC player, because, and then you look at the lobby and most of it is PC as well, so it kind of has pros and cons to it, but it still attracts most people, and most people already like Call of Duty a lot, so this kind of is one of those things to take it away, and also that it's free, like I mentioned before. So enough about that, let's get right into Apex Legends. So like always, they always send out news that they are working on stuff, and of course, mobile crossplay and other things are in the mix right now. Of course, they're not like one of those things that we have found in the code very updated. The next thing we can even see the Apex Legends at the time of recording this is the new Bloodhound event, and 6 weeks back to Kings Canyon. But one of the things really hurting them right now is not adding cross-platform, and this might just be the thing to do it. Just Warzone coming in and pretty much pushing Apex to probably put crossplay their #1 priority, since that's what's made Warzone so popular so far, is playing with your friends on console. And it also came out crossplay as well, so it's one of the things. And one of the things I like to talk about Apex Legends is cross-save and cross-play. Now those are kind of the same thing relative, but basically with that is you can't play with people on different consoles and, you know, PC or console to PC, pretty much platforms. You can't play with people from different platforms, but you can transfer your character to different platforms. So let's say I have a level 100 on Xbox, and then I move to PS4 and only have a level 3 character. I can transfer over all those characters on to my Xbox account, and basically, or vice versa, whichever one has the lowest or whichever characters you want. But something tells me that crossplay is a lot bigger, and that's something to attract more people to the game. So that's probably what's going to happen with that. If they did that, they would, of course, shoot up in numbers. Now, here's a few suggestions that I'm just going to put out there. One, they may not be doing this because, of course, they are still a predominantly big game, but as it starts to, the graph starts to go down, they may, for, publicity stunt to get the game revived, they would probably implement cross-platform. Not to say it could already be made, and it could already be, in the files, just ready to go whenever they please. We really don't know about that, but what we really know is they're working on in-game stuff. So it's another thing that we have to look at is, I wouldn't say laziness, I would just say, money, like how much time and effort would this go into cross-platform, than just doing a little, making 20 skins and then putting them off and then selling them for $5 each, like they've been doing in the collection events. So it honestly is how much money, since Respawn is owned by EA, and as we all know, money, EA. So honestly, I don't even think they would approve them to do that, since they are under the control of EA. And basically, with this being said, they probably won't be adding cross-platform until they can see that money is involved or something's going to go up and their game is going to be revived. As you guys all know by now, is when they bring Kings Canyon back for like 3 days over the weekend, that is when their player base skyrockets. So things like that they keep putting on to make it bigger, and soon they're going to run out of like Kings Canyon ideas and things like that, and they're going to have to bring in cross-platform. Another thing is money and how they're going to work it out. I know that they would love to charge for making Apex Legends like cross-platform. Like you'd have to pay maybe like, I wouldn't say like maybe 1,000 coins or something to unlock the ability to play with friends like forever with a different, whether on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. So pretty much being able to pay to have the right, I guess, or the privilege to play with somebody on another platform. Now that would be one of the more interesting things about this. Also, the one thing holding them back from cross-platform is Apex tends to be a mildly sweaty game. Now, Call of Duty is completely sweaty. It is insane, and I've noticed so many streamers from Apex have gone to the Warzone side, and of course, because they play like that instant action, and it's just insane what they do. The thing about Apex is sometimes it is casual and things like that, so it all kind of incorporates in to the PC players dominating over the console players, and that's probably what would happen, and that's something that we have to be aware about, and something that the developers have to be aware about as well. And as for crossplay news in general that's come out, they've been pretty quiet about it and haven't said anything like, since our competitors are doing it, we're going to be doing it as well. They really haven't put anything out there leading us to think that it'd be anytime soon. Even though they did say they are working on it, I just don't think it'll be anytime soon in the past. Now I feel like it will be. That will be one of the few things that we see coming up in the next updates, and maybe they will try harder to work on it since Warzone is kind of pushing on them. So basically, guys, that's all the news. That's where the crossplay direction is going. It's good to get that out there, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you guys are already subscribed, thank you guys so much. The channel has been growing like always lately, and yeah, hope to see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.